Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Charan. How are you?
Fine. How are you, ma'am?
I am also good. Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Lasse. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I am also good. Thank you.
Ma'am, today don't we have maths?
No, today you don't have the maths. According to the timetable, it is maths only, but since ma'am is not available, so that's the reason I am taking it.
Ma'am, so we have like on Saturday.
Saturday, I can't say, but Saturday I am not available, so my class will not be there. That's why I thought, like, let me take today in place of her.
Okay, okay,
So today she is on leave, so that's the reason I am taking. And on Saturday I won't be available.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, children, now turn on your video. Good evening, Gautam. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. How are you?
I'm also good. Thank you. Nayanika, how are you? Nayanika, are you there? I can't hear your voice actually. It's very low.
Now?
Yeah.
Her voice is breaking.
Her voice is breaking a lot actually. Okay, no issues, Nayanika. So in the last class, we have started with the topic which is pathogen and the diseases. So different pathogens, what do they call, what do they do? They will be causing the different diseases. So in your books, only the, very, very small, only the symptoms are given, or maybe only how they spread it is given. But we are learning about the structure also, and we are learning about, what are the different parts and their functions also. So make sure that you should not only learn what is given in the book, but I will be sharing that PDF also. So from that also you should learn. Okay, so it will be benefit for you for your higher classes as well, and for the entrance exams also. Okay, so let me share the
Ma'am,
screen.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, you are audible now, Nayanta.
Hello, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah, you are audible to me
Yeah,
now.
ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me.
You were saying something?
Okay, is my screen visible, children? I was asking, how are you?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Good, ma'am. How are
Ma'am,
you?
what do you
I
mean
am
by
also good.
blight of potato?
Flight of potato. So basically, what happened in the potatoes, a small, small round structure will be arising. That is called as
Oh,
flight of potato. And not only that, in the potatoes, the leaf also start rolling. So because of the virus, so that is called as potato reflow. So in one plant, basically we can get more than one disease, but in our book, we are just getting one name of it. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yeah, tell me.
ma'am, can you tell me what actually happens in the rust of wheat?
You're talking about the plant diseases, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in the rust of wheat, what is there? The fungus will be there. Okay, the fungus, they will come on the stem. So they will come on the stem also. They will come on the leaf also, and whereas they'll come on the stripe also. Like if I have the picture, I'll show you here.
Ma'am,
Uh,
rust of wheat and smut of wheat is same.
rust of?
Rust of wheat and smut of wheat.
No, they are different actually. They are different. So let me complete this first of all. Like what he asked me. Something Charan has. Charan, what you asked for me?
Yes, ma'am. What is exactly mean by rust of it? I asked him.
Okay, rust of wheat is basically when there will be see, we have a different part. We have the stem, we have the leaf, and then we have the stripe. Stripe means like this, the structure will be present on the leaf. So what happened on them? There will be small brown color or kind of the orange color structure appears on it. Fine. So that is basically the leaf rust. When the red color structure comes on the stem, that is called a stem rust. So rust of wheat is basically a total term. But when we divide into different types of the rust, one will be on the stem. So on the stem, red color patches will appear, whereas one is on the leaf. On the leaf, the orange color or the brown color small patches will appear. Whereas the stripe rust is basically a line-like structure which is present on the leaf. So on that, yellow color structure will come. So that stripe is also called as the yellow rust. So three type of rust are there. Red rust, which is there on the stem, then brown rust or the orange rust, which is there on the leaf, and whereas the stripe rust is called as yellow rust, which will be there also on the leaf. Clear?
Okay, ma'am. Understood. Ma'am.
Ma'am, what do you
Yes,
mean?
ma'am.
Ma'am, then what? How is it cause blight of potato? Like which microorganism causes it?
Blight of potato. So see, when we talk about the potato basically have a disease which is called as blight of potato, and that is caused due. Just 1 minute.
Mom, yesterday I wrote my biology class test, mom. In that, my mom has been asking a question like, if a boy has been eating chaat from a street vendor, and while coming the home, while on the way of the home, he had been getting vomitings and diarrhea, and that what causes these symptoms? And I wrote like he may be causing food poisoning, like that.
Ah, food poisoning is okay.
Yes.
So
Yesterday
blight.
I have
Hmm,
the test, ma'am. Then the last time I wrote, ma'am, on the April month of April, then I got seven
okay.
and a half out of 10.
Okay, that's good. So this time you should get full marks.
Yes.
Okay. So coming to the blight of potato, that will be there in the potato. What happened in them? It is caused by a fungus. Uh, wait. It is caused by a fungus. The name of the fungus is stopped. Wait. I think it got hang.
Ma'am, is this PPT on the whole chapter, ma'am? Actually, because I'm learning from Cambridge syllabus, I'm not that familiar with all of this right now.
No, actually, this is only the topic of disease, not the whole chapter.
Okay, ma'am. Is there any PPT on the whole chapter so I can revise it for the AIT
I'll
exam?
I'll I'll share that. I'll share that.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you.
So
Ma'am, can you
blight
share
of potato. It
this
is.
PPT also?
Yes, ma'am. This one also.
Wait, I'll share the one now basically because
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
share this PPT also. Huh? Okay. So see, two types of blight are there basically. Now, when we talk about, there will be a late blight of potato, late blight of potato, and the other will be the early blight of potato. Fine. One is what? The late blight of potato. The second one is the early blight of potato. Now, one by one, we'll be discussing about both. Talking about the late blight of potato, it is caused due to the fungus. Okay, both are caused due to the fungus, but the fungus are different. In the case of late blight of potato, the name of the fungus is the Phytophthora infestans. So in both the condition, what is there? The microbe will be fungus, but the microbe fungus is different. So here in the case of late blight of potato, the microbe will be Phytophthora infestan. And then they are responsible. What they do, the crop loses it's like they will not be able to grow further. Okay, so because
And
of this, the crop loss will be there. Yeah, tell me, Acharan.
will they lose their yield, ma'am? Yield.
Yeah, they will lose the yield definitely. So that is what the crop loses. So if I say a crop loses, it means loss of yield. The yield will not be good. So if any plant of the potato has this late blight of potato, then what happens? That plant will be useless. It will not help us to increase the yield. Whereas in this case of early blight of potato, what happens? It is also caused due to the fungus, uh,
Mom,
which
could
is
you share the before slide?
I'll just give me a minute. I'll just share this. Okay,
Sure,
I'll
ma'am,
complete
sure,
it.
sure.
So it is also caused due to the fungus called as Alternaria solani. Fine. It is also called, it is caused due to the fungus called as Alternaria solani. Now, in this, what happened? On the leaves, there will be like this ring-like structure called as, this rings are called as concentric rings. So on the leaf of this early blight of potato, continuously the concentric rings will come, and because of which the stem and the tuber also get affected. So it also get affected. So once any leaf is getting, then slowly and gradually from the leaf it goes to the stem, and then from the stem it goes to the next part, which is the root.
So,
Now,
if the
hmm,
potato has this fungus and if we eat it, anything is harmful for us, mom.
definitely it will be. See, and it varies from person to person according to your immune system. If your immune system is good, nothing will happen. If your immune system is weak, then definitely something will happen. Okay.
Yes, mom.
So both are caused by the fungus. In the late blight of potato, it is Phytophthora infestan, which causes the crop loses, and the loss of yield will be there. I think
Ma'am, one
someone
minute.
has to
Could
mute
you,
yourself.
Ma'am,
ma'am, could you
Kindly.
show the before slide?
Okay.
ma'am, so smut of wheat is also caused by fungi. Ma'am,
Then, ma'am. Ma'am, Gagana is calling.
Am I audible, children?
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, so
So
I
the
have a doubt.
tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
So smut of wheat is also caused by fungi.
Yes, it is also called by fungus. So whether it is blight of potato, whether it is smut of wheat, it is caused by the fungus. But the different fungus are there for all the things. Here also both the
Okay,
things,
ma'am.
late blight and early blight, they have a different fungus. And in the smut of wheat also, let me complete that point also. Okay. So if I talk about these both, the late blight will have the more negative consequences, and the early blight potato will have the less consequences. So why, the as a name say, early blight means it comes earlier stages, whereas the late blight will be coming after the early blight. Okay, now going to the next one, I think someone has to mute yourself. A lot of voices coming. Okay, now. So next one is a smut of wheat. Smut of wheat is also caused by the fungus. Now in this smut of wheat, it is also of two types, which are the loose smut and the covered smut. So two types of smut of wheat are there, loose smut and the covered smut. Loose smut is caused by the fungus called as Ustilago triticea. The name of the fungus is Ustilago triticea. Whereas the covered smut is caused by the fungus called as the Tylatia Tylatia caries, and Tylatia, spelling, wait, Tylatia fetida. So, loose smut and covered smut. Loose smut is caused by the Ostilago whereas the covered smut is caused by the Tylatia caries and the Tylatia fetida. Now, let's see the difference between both loose and the covered smut. So, loose smut, in the loose smut, what happens?
Ma'am, can you please put the report slide?
Yeah, I'll be showing it. Let me complete this. Give me some minute, okay? So, loose smut, what they will do, this fungus, it infects the seed. So when they are in the seedling time, it infects the seed and
Ma'am,
grows system. Yeah,
loose smut is SMUT, right, ma'am?
yes.
Okay.
It grows in systematically within the plant. So slowly it will be affecting the seed, and then slowly and gradually within the plants it starts spreading. And because of this, what happened? The mass of the mass of the mass of black spores come on the plant. Okay, so the fungus will infect initially the seeds, and when the seeds are infected, slowly and gradually they will be passing it to the other parts of the plant, and the whole plant then they will be covered by the mass of black spores on it. Whereas in the case of the smut, covered smut, they infect the developing seeds. Okay, they infect the developing seeds, and then they replace those then they replace them with smut ball. Smut balls filled with dark powdery spores. Dark powdery spores. Now you tell me, see, in the first condition, they will be affecting the seeds, and then slowly and gradually the whole plant will get affected and the mass of black color spores come. Whereas in the covered one, what happened? When the seed is developing there itself, the seed will be replaced by a small ball-like structure which will be filled by the spore. Now you tell me, which is more harmful, the first one or the second one?
First one, ma'am.
Any other answer?
Ma'am, I think it's second one.
Okay,
Could
others?
you repeat the question again?
Out of these both, which will be affecting like much?
Ma'am, the
Covered
second one,
smut.
loose smut. First one,
Both
ma'am.
actually.
Ma'am, both, ma'am, but like the
Both.
second one might be more because it's on the developing seeds rather than just.
Correct. Correct. See, both will affecting the yield. So in this case, what happened? This smut of wheat is a very, very serious disease. So it is a serious disease, and it can significantly affect the wheat yield. So in both the cases, whether it is in the developed stage or whether it is the normal stage, then in both the stages, what happened? The quality and the yield of the wheat will get affected. So that is what the smut of wheat. So both are
Ma'am,
caused. Yeah, tell me.
ma'am, are you giving the additional information of diseases causing the plants?
Yeah, yes, actually. Because in
Okay.
the book, only one line is given. Who caused the disease, and then what are like how they look. Only
Only
one
three
table is
tables.
given. Yeah, correct. So that is the reason. So you should know the smut of wheat. There's also two type. Then same way the a blight of potato is also two type, late and the early. So difference between two. Then which fungus causes that? So note this down, children. I'll share. I'll give the
Ma'am,
time now.
ma'am, and at last one more.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
can
like
you please put
weight of potato.
the last slide, ma'am?
What, Gautam?
Ma'am, can you please put the last slide?
Will I take last?
Ma'am, last slide.
The ending slide.
Okay, last slide. Okay. Wait.
Ma'am,
This one.
can you show from first after Gautam is done?
Okay, I'll show from the first also. Wait, we'll start from the first. Gautam, just wait, okay? Let everybody also complete it. Gagana, you were asking something else also, right? Tell me.
Ma'am, like wilt of potato. Last
Okay,
one.
wilt of potato. Okay, fine. I'll explain that also.
Ma'am, will you post this in the white chat, ma'am?
No.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Means there are like four major group of organisms: bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and algae, right, ma'am?
Virus also.
Yes, ma'am. But why
Hmm.
only these three, like bacteria, viruses, and one more is there, ma'am. Fungi only cause the diseases. Why don't the algae cause?
See, algae, they basically present in the plants. Fine, in the water they are present. So they are making the food for themselves, right? How they'll be causing the diseases. They do not cause the diseases. But yes, definitely, when they go in our body, they does not cause diseases, but they cause uncomfortable condition in our body.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
what is the word of after Phytophthora, ma'am?
Infestan. INFESTANS.
Okay, ma'am.
The next slide is early blight of potato.
Yes, early blight of potato. Done, children, with this page?
What is
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
1 minute,
just
ma'am.
2 minutes.
Okay.
Ma'am, herbicides are also known as weedicides, right?
No, herbicides and weedicides both are different. Weedicides are basically the chemicals which will be used to remove the unwanted plants. Okay, the plants which unwantedly grow in the field. So to remove
Yes,
them, they
ma'am.
will be used. Whereas herbicides will be used to remove the unwanted herbs, basically.
ma'am?
Okay,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
Tell me.
Ma'am, in this chapter we have nitrogen cycle, ma'am.
We have done that last year already. Might be you were not available during that class time, but we did it.
Okay, ma'am.
So just go to the
Are you saying anything?
Ma'am, your voice is not audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you slide to the next slide, ma'am?
Who's host? Oh, wait. Who's host? Summary. The host. One class.
Am I audible now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I think I was logged out. Okay, no problem. I'll just. So we'll go ahead now with the next one, which is the wilt of.
Ma'am, can you show the previous slides, ma'am?
Yeah, ma'am, we were doing the smart of wheat. That's what we were
Okay,
writing.
okay,
Ma'am, after
okay,
early
okay,
bright,
fine.
bright of potato, ma'am.
After early, this is the smut of wheat.
Nani, I look so old.
Done, children, this page?
Ma'am, your voice is not, the screen is not present, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It's all visible.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
let me share again. Earlier, I think it was raining on your side. Now it is raining from in our side. It's because
Yes,
of
ma'am. Just
that lot
this
of
year.
network issue.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, even this year there would be no rains, ma'am. Much.
No, here now we have started actually.
Ma'am, but
So is it,
it's
it is
not.
visible now?
Yes,
Yes,
no, ma'am.
ma'am.
The
It's
before
Yes,
clear.
slide.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, children, see, listen. I'll do one thing. I'll upload this notes on the Wise app. Okay, so don't worry because otherwise, what happened? You will be
Yes, ma'am.
taking time and we will not be able to complete it. Okay, so I'll upload it. Okay, we'll go to the next one now,
Yes,
which is
ma'am.
the
Yes.
wilt of potato. Now, see, before going to the wilt of potato, first of all, you should know what is wilt, right? So when we talk about the wilt, it is a condition, or yeah, you can say condition only. So it is a condition in plants. So only in the plants we will be finding that they become loose actually. Why they become loose? They will not be firm. They will not be rigid. They will be losing their rigidity or turgidity. So because of that, they become droop. Their leaf will start folding and they fall down also. So a condition in plants where they lose turgidity. And what is turgidity? It means firmness. They will be losing the firmness and droop. Droop means they will fall down like. And why this happens? Why the turgidity they will be losing? It happens due to the insufficient water intake or uptake due to insufficient. So since the plant, because of this pathogen or because of the microbe, what happened? They will not be able to take the sufficient water, and because of this insufficient water uptake, they will
Amen.
droop. Fine. And this water intake or this wilting, it is due to the different factors. It happens, this wilting happens due to different factors. So it can happen due to the disease, it can happen due to the environmental stress and environmental stress. Then it can also happen because of root damage. Now, since root are damaged, so because of which the roots will not be able to pass the water or conduct the water to the stem, and because of which they will get this problem. Actually, the wilting happens. Okay, so these are the three different factors for the wilting: the disease, environmental stress, or the root damage. Now, coming back to the wilt of potato, so it is caused due to the bacteria. It is caused due to the bacteria, and the name of the bacteria is Ralstonia. Ralstonia. So, Lana serum. Ralstonia. So, Lana serum. Clear, children?
Ma'am,
Yes,
once
ma'am.
can you go to previous page?
Yeah. So, wilting, it happens due to the different factors because of the damage of the root, then due
Ma'am,
to the disease.
where you wrote the means definition of wilt.
Huh.
Ma'am, next week chapter we're gonna start, ma'am.
Cell.
Okay. Like I
But
guess my school in crop production and management.
because I think most of you are going with the crop production and management. That is the reason I don't want to start with.
So
So
you'll
you
be
should
cell
be
only, right?
starting the cell. Yeah, cell only. Because that is a
Okay.
very, very, very important chapter for your grade 9. In the grade 9 also the same chapter is there as such in a detailed way. Okay, now it is caused due to the bacteria Ralstonia solanacearum. What happened in them? What are the different symptoms? The first symptom, what we notice is the wilting. Wilting, as we have discussed, the drooping. And in this case, the potato plant, what they do, they start potato plant suddenly wilt. Wilt means they will
Ma'am?
lose their firmness. Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, is it Solane serum or Solana serum? No?
Actually, A is silent here. You can say it as Solana also. It is basically called as a Solan serum.
Okay.
So potato plants suddenly wilt during the daytime. So during the daytime, since they do not have the water intake, what do? They will be wilting. But in the night time, they may look better because in the daytime, what happened? It will be sunny. So they will not be having the water. Because of that, the drooping of the leaf will be there. But in night time, the weather is fine, that they may look better. They may look better at night in the early stages. And then eventually later on, what happened? The leaf will stay wilted and turn yellow. So slowly and gradually, the leaf will be wilting and then they turn yellow in color. Whereas in the stem, what happened? If we talk, this was about the leaf. Now talking about the stem. In the stem, if we open the stem or we cut, if we cut stem, then what you will be able to see? You will be able to see brown streaks inside. So when you cut the stem, in the inner part of the stem, the brown streaks or the lines will be present. So that is how it happens in the wilt of potato. Clear, children?
If we cut
Ma'am, you posting this notes, ma'am.
again, 1 second. So
This page or the next one?
next,
Ma'am, this
last one.
Ma'am, you'll be posting this notes.
We cut down, it will like brown.
Okay. Everybody has finished this page?
Yes, ma'am.
Conflict inside them.
Inside, so what happened if we cut the stem? There will be brown streaks, brown like streaks will be there in them.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, now the next one is the yellow mosaic virus. Actually, it happens in the lady finger. Yellow vein mosaic virus, which is also called as
Bendy.
yeah, bindi. So it happens in the lady finger,
Ma'am, even
which
in
is
vegetables, they are lady vegetable and the men like the male vegetable.
so it
Ma'am,
happens in the
so the lady's finger insects come and infect it, right?
not insects basically. In them, generally the virus from the surrounding it comes and it will infect them.
Ma'am, when the dengue.
The plants will disease, ma'am. Like, do they
Do they?
feel, ma'am?
See, since they do not have the very, complex structure as like human, so they will not be feeling anything.
Ma'am, when
Yeah.
the male dengue sorry, the female dengue mosquito will be coming for biting the persons. What does the male mosquito do, ma'am?
You are talking about when
The
female.
when the female mosquito comes to infect the healthy person, what does the male person do, ma'am? The male mosquito.
See, two varieties are there when you talk about Anopheles mosquito and the Andes mosquito. I think in your book it might be given about them.
Yes, ma'am. One is for malaria.
Anopheles, yeah. So Anopheles mosquito, the male mosquito, generally they do not bite the humans. Whereas the female, what do? They require the blood only of for the like blood only for their development and for the growth.
Yes,
Ma'am, the male mosquito sucks the nectar, ma'am.
Very good, very good. So male mosquito, they do not feed on the or they do not get the nourishment from the humans. Whereas the male, what do? They will be feeding on the nectar or the plant juices. So they do not require the human blood. Whereas the female, they need the human blood for the growth and the development. So that is the difference. And when the mating is there, they will find their female mosquitoes and then they will start mating process with them.
so the female mosquito will be coming for the blood to humans, and the male go near the flowers or the plants.
Both are different actually, yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, let us soon complete
Thank
this
you, ma'am.
because only few minutes. Okay. So this yellow vein mosaic virus, it is also called as YVMV, which happens in the lady's finger, okra or bhindi. These three are the same word. Now, this virus, name of the virus, or we can say they are also called as the white flies. Now, in them, the symptoms generally are yellowing of veins. So it means the veins which are present on the leaves will turn yellow and the leaf also will turn yellow and it leads to the mosaic pattern. It leads to the mosaic patterns. And due to this, what happened? The plants does not grow further. Does not grow further and they reduced fruit production also. So due to this yellow vein or yellow leaf, they will be forming a kind of pattern which is called as mosaic pattern, and because of which the plants will not grow further and the fruit also will not develop on them. And that is the reason it is called as the yellow vein mosaic virus. Vein, why? Because it is happening on the vein, actually, vein of the leaf. Mosaic means a kind of rough structure or pattern. And virus because it happens due to that. Clear, children?
Yes.
So these are the certain disease which happens in the plants. But still we are remaining with the humans diseases. Now I think we should discuss in the next class only. So rust of wheat, blight of potato, smut of...
Human reproduction, ma'am.
Ma'am, for the example,
For the...
Ma'am, what is the
IITs.
Wait, but children, one by one, because all together I can't hear it. Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, what is the white
Ma'am,
flies?
I was saying, ma'am.
See, again, two together.
Ma'am, what is the white flies?
What are the white
White
flies?
flies.
So white flies, basically, what do? They are the small kind of the insects. Fine. They are the small kind of the insects which will be releasing actually that virus into the surrounding.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. For the AITs exam on Sunday, ma'am, it is
Yeah.
microorganisms. Will it come
Yes.
from the whole chapter, ma'am?
Yes. Whole chapter only.
Like,
Ma'am, will it even come from out of syllabus?
ma'am, like what you have said today will also come in the exam.
See,
Ma'am,
children, I am not preparing the paper, so I cannot tell you what will be coming, what will not be coming. Ultimately, you have to prepare microorganism. Be it the plant, be it the human, be it any other thing, everything will be there. Fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Like in my
Okay.
school, they already said about the diseases in humans.
The humans also, it is like if we want to learn in detail, it is very, very vast. If you want to learn in like, the average kind of thing. So anyways, I can do it. Okay. A little less, more, or very much like we have learned, discussed today, right? It is a
Like
detailed
the
form.
protozoa diseases and viral diseases.
No, there are the viral also, protozoa also, bacterial also,
Yes, ma'am. In my
so
school,
many
they
other.
showed, ma'am. The video was they showed in school.
Okay.
Ma'am, actually, because I'm in a different syllabus, ma'am, I'm also like having to prepare for this exam differently.
That is actually good. So you will be
Yeah, ma'am.
learning so many different things. And it will be
Yeah,
helping you in the upcoming entrance exams as well.
yeah, ma'am, that is true. But like, I have to know what to prepare for the exam, right, ma'am? If it's my school stuff, I learn directly,
Correct,
easily.
correct. No, see, Nanika, basically the plant disease, the human disease, about the microbe, like mostly whatever things we have discussed, that will only be there, okay? And
Okay.
don't feel like it will be very, very tough. You will be feeling like, after checking the paper, it is easy.
Yeah, ma'am. I actually learned this a couple years ago. I didn't learn it in this much depth, but like we were
Uh-huh.
learning on microorganisms like fungi and stuff in sixth class or something in my syllabus. So like
Correct,
I
correct.
don't remember too much, but like yeah, I covered a little
No, the
bit.
same thing. And whatever the notes we have done is there on the Wise app. Okay, just check those notes. You can just revise from that. And if in case you have any one of you have doubt, you can drop me a message. Okay, I'll just clarify that.
Okay,
Ma'am, how
ma'am.
do I remember these big names, ma'am?
See, Pranav, Shiva, don't worry about those big names. Fine, you just learn it is caused by the fungus, because names are only for those who wanted to learn it. Okay, it is not compulsory since you are only in the 8th grade, so it is not so important. When you go to 12th grade, you will be learning those names. So if you want, you can learn. If you don't want, just learn that it is caused by the fungus. Okay.
Ma'am, the
Yes,
process
ma'am.
by which bacteria is reproduced, it is given in the test. What is it?
Fission.
Ma'am?
Fission. FISSION. Fission.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, is
Oh,
240 a VD set?
huh, Gautam?
240.
Yeah, 240 is also a VD sign. Okay, children, I need to go for my next
Ma'am,
class. I'll
VD
upload the notes after some time. Okay. After
Ma'am,
some time, I'll
Butterchlor
be
is
uploading
also
the.
Butterchlor and Metachlor is also a weedicide.
So all those names of the VD sites, the examples of the VD sites. Give me some time. Maybe tonight I'll share those. Okay, what they are, how they are. Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, children. Then.
Thank
And
you,
notes
ma'am.
also I will be uploading after my all the classes. Okay. Maybe
Yes,
around
ma'am.
some 9:30. Okay.
Yes. Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
children. Thank
Okay,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you. Bye bye.